Today's flash reviews are all about the 3 S's of indie gaming: short, simple, and strange. Number 1. Potatoman seeks the truth. You are Potatoman, and you are seeking the truth, whatever the hell that is. The game is bizarre on many levels. The characters you encounter all seem to speak in riddles, and really odd ones at that. Plus, everything wants to kill you, and I mean everything. This makes the game very difficult as well, but thankfully it's also rather short and altogether relatively fun, if oddly hypnotic, and there is a sort of charm to its eccentricity in pixel graphics. It's also very cheap at around £2.79, so if you want to kill half an hour with a silly little platformer, this is actually pretty decent. Number 2. Flywrench. I'm not sure how to describe what this game's genre is besides puzzle. You are this thing, which is presumably the titular Flywrench, and your objective is to maneuver your way to the end of the level by propelling yourself about and changing colour to pass through barriers. If you're the wrong colour when you hit a barrier, you're dead and have to start the level again. The difficulty is nothing short of brutal, so if you're not a fan of overly difficult games, this one's probably not for you. It costs just under a £5 though, so if you do like challenge, this game won't exactly break the bank. Number 3. 140. A rhythm-based platformer in which you control a shape, exactly which shape depends on if you're stationary, moving or jumping, which has to navigate its way through various levels in order to obtain coloured circles, which you then have to lead to holes in the ground to progress. Doing so will cause a layer to be added to the music and a new hazard to appear. These are actually timed to the music. This may well be the simplest game in this video, if not one of the simplest video games I've ever played, and that actually works in its favour. The minimalist graphics and the unique rhythmic focus of the gameplay give it its own little bit of character, and overall it's a fun little game for £4. Number 4. 6180 The Moon. Supposedly named for the number of minutes it took to develop, in this game the sun has disappeared and you, the moon, set out on a quest to find out where it's gone. Another very basic puzzle platformer, the main mechanic of which is that the top and the bottom of the screen are connected, so if you fall to the bottom, you reappear at the top. It can be completed in a couple of hours, and overall it's relatively easy, though not so much so as to be boring, and the story, whilst minimal, is still interesting, and I might even say it's kind of cute. For a game that's so simple, it really is surprising how enjoyable it is, so if you have the £2.79 spare to buy it, go ahead and pick it up. Number 5. Circa Infinity. This is another one of those games which I'm not quite sure how to describe its genre. The closest approximation I can come to is another puzzle platformer. I don't really know what it is you're doing in the game, but it involves jumping into and running around the inside and outside of monochrome circles. I imagine that this game is what might happen if you give the old Flash game Shift a little bit too much LSD. The menu has no text and is thus a bit hard to navigate sometimes, and it often gets a bit weird working out which arrow key will send you in which direction, but all in all, it's good, simple and challenging fun, though arguably not quite worth the asking price of £7 for its content. That is all for this video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment if you enjoyed it, leave a comment if you didn't enjoy it, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ta!